Hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing well. Hi, Joey. What's up, buddy? It's Joey. Sit or down. High five. I want high five. Come on, high five. High five. High five. Good boy. Is the sound working? It looks like it should be. Oh, okay, cool. Alrighty. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy almost Friday. Okay, yeah, no problem. I've I've done that myself. Um, Alrighty. So sorry I'm late again today. Long day. Feel like I say that every day, but that's pretty much the truth. Um, Alrighty. So let's see what we have for redemptions. We have whiskey with beverage. You didn't hear the music? Should be playing. Should be playing right now. You didn't hear the music. Can you hear it now? It should be still playing. Um, okay, that's weird. Audio track, set the one. Uh, that's weird. Still don't hear it? I don't understand. What about that? Do you hear it now? Now it works? I okay. What? Um that's Oh, it went away. Okay, if I turn it okay, now can you hear it? I didn't realize you all were sitting in silence. Okay. Now I can't hear the music. Okay. Now, is it still playing? I did not realize you all were sitting through silence. My bad. It's still playing. Okay. Um. So I turn the monitor on. It stops playing for you all. That doesn't make any sense. Uh. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I just won't hear the music then. All right, we'll just roll with that. Weird. All right. Anyway, we shall continue. So, thanks, whiskey, for the beverage. And we have whiskey with the curtain lights image and a 3-stream streak. Thank you, Fanto. All right. Where's the Fanto one? There it is. All right. Okay, I think we're ready to get started. So Evie is on her way back east. So hopefully we'll have some remote streams with her soon. All that good stuff. I think the boys were kind of upset she left today. So, would you like a carrot, Joey? You want a carrot before we get started? Why don't you sit? We're gonna take it nice. Take it nice. Good boy. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I still don't understand why the Triforce. Let me turn that on. And then we'll get started. Because I forgot to turn that on like a dummy. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty, so hope everybody's doing well. We're going to do some SMB3 War Plus again today. Or at least start off with that, and we'll see how it goes. All that good stuff, but happy almost Friday. Are you ready for Friday, Joey? Actually, I'm ready for a 3-day weekend because I have Monday off work, so. Ready for a 3-day weekend. Alrighty. You're off tomorrow. Nice. What's up, King Richard? It's okay, Joey. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, I know. There's neighbors. Joey says, how dare we have neighbors? Alright. Let's do a quick sound check and we'll get started. Alrighty, I believe we're ready to go. You ready, Joey? Alright, here we go. What's up, Nikki? Evie's gone? Yeah. We'll have remote streams with her soon. And Heavy of the Heart, man, thank you. How's it going? How's my day going? It's been a long day. But it's going alright. You know what? I wanted to give that one shot. Cause you can do that at full speed and not slow down. I wanted to give it one try. And Happy of 10 Go Populars, thank you. Oh, Heffy, speaking of Zelda 1 stuff, have you played the Ancient Dungeon ROM hack or roguelike type thing? Have you played that? I played that a little bit a few years ago, but not that I'm good at it, but I didn't know if you'd played that before or not. You do have it. Oh, okay, in your race. Okay, nice. But yeah, I played a little bit and stuff. You know, not that I got super far in it because I'm not great at Zelda 1, but it was pretty cool though. What's up, Donald? Oh, it's going all right. How about yourself? What's up, Art? How's it going? Oh, I'm pretty good. I'm ready for a 3D weekend. Whoop.
Same tired.
And we have Art with the Heart Me, Go Popular and Super Popular, thank you. Oh, I got the mid-air jump, nice. What's up, Amanda? Thanks for the Heart Me. And Happy at the Game Controller, thank you very much. We'll give Mr. Joey a carrot. What's up, Clinton? What's up, Pastel? Oh, they're right here. Carrot time for Joey. Have a carrot. Good boy. Joey says thank you. And Corey, Clinton with the Heart Me. Corey with 10 roses. Thank you. How's Chief feeling today? He's pretty good. Actually, well, both of them are on chill pills today because they were pretty upset when Evie is getting packed up to make her trip back east and stuff like that. So they're both on chill pills today. What's up, Hunt? Are you late? No, not really. Just getting started. Oh, is the text to speech working normally today?
Test, let's check.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It is working. Okay, cool. And we have Amanda with the game controller. Thank you. Sounds much better. keep thinking the carrots are down there and up here. Alright, Joey. Come here and take it. What? Sit. Take it nice. Thank you. Good boy. And Callie with the heart me. Is Joey sad today? Yeah, a little bit. Chief is too. Chief's, yeah, they both had chill pills today, so. They were not happy when the car was being loaded with Evie and all that stuff, so. They were rather upset, so. What's up, Tyler? Any plans to return to Smooth Mario? Yeah, I'll probably still play it a bit here and there. Is the pup feeling better? Yeah, he is. He's feeling a lot better now. I got to take him back for another follow-up, and they're probably going to call me about 3 weeks and stuff. We're going to do a blood panel for like his thyroid and all that stuff and make sure that's still in check. So tonight's the night no longer languish in 75th place. One can hope. And Dr. NS with the Heart Me, Mischief with the Heart Me Go Popular, Sailor with the Finger Hearts. And Josh with Heart Me. Thank you. And Away with Heart Me. And Josh with the club cheers, thank you very much. Is the world record run an early hammer run? Yes, it is. Didn't have it tonight for your speedruns, felt off the whole time. Yeah, that happens. That happens to me a lot, actually. Some days I'm on it, and then some days it's just like I feel like I can't play well if my life depended on it. So yeah, it's how it goes. Where's Evie? She is on her trip back east. Technically doing 2-4 is a little bit faster, but we'll take the easier one. Did I shave my beard? Yeah, I did. It was. I mean, sometimes I'll grow out the beard a bit, but I decided I didn't want to this time. But yeah, also, like, if I actually grow the beard, then the sideburns disappear within it, so the sideburns have been kind of my...
And Joey and Chat and Chief.
What's up, Cat? What's up, Blurg Sauce? And we have Raven with the Heart Me, thank you very much. But yeah, the sideburns have kind of been a trademark, or whatever you want to call it, for a long time. Oh, at the end of World 1, I was 1 second ahead. This has been a pretty solid World 2. Did Evie make it back? No, no, not yet. It's roughly a 1,500 mile drive, so yeah, you can't really do that well in one day. What's up, Rudy? What's up, SpongeBob?
I see.
So Jay, thanks for the Go Popular. It's Sailor with the Heart Me. Thank you very much. What's on the agenda tonight? We are doing SMB3 Warpless. Trying to see if I can get a good run to maybe beat my PB. It's been a couple of years, I think, since I've beat my PB for this category. Not that I've really been specifically trying to beat it, but let's see how World 2 ends. Alright. Well, we're going to be ahead by 3 seconds. What's up, Liz? And thanks for the follows, much appreciated. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. It seems kind of weird only having one dog in here right now, because I kind of got used to having two. Oh, did he? Okay. Whoops, get in the pipe. Thank you. How's it going, Charlie? SMB3 hasn't been particularly kind lately. It's hardly ever kind. I don't think it's gonna... No. Alright. Well, I was hoping to get P-Speed there, and I kind of messed it up. Your dog's watching the stream? Nice. You're tired and job searching? Oh boy. The job search stuff. That's never, in my experience, that's never fun. You got laid off 4 weeks ago. What's up, Tiffany? How's it going? Yeah, best of luck with your job search. Yeah, it's not the most fun thing. Last job search I had to do was in 2023 after I found out my position was being eliminated. My last job, basically they decided to outsource our entire IT team to an MSP. So I had to go on the job search. Lords with the Heart Me, thank you very much. Oh, come on. You had to do it for 8 months to get your current job. Layoffs suck, yeah. That's not good. Alright, which item is this? Okay, it's the hammer. That's the one I actually need. So, speaking of this game not being nice... I have to do that. It sucks, but I have to do that.
That's exactly why I keep 600 hours of tow.
What's up, Taylor? 600 hours of PTO? You can bank that much? I thought 240 was the typical cap that you could do for that. I mean, I don't... It's a 1,500-mile drive, and she left around noon today, so not quite there yet. 600. That's pretty crazy. All right. I thought about picking up the stopping for the fire flower, but that also costs time, so we'll just go without it. You can do unlimited PTO in the state you're in. Okay.
Or lay me off gonna hurt lol.
Are you in a state where that has to be paid out? Because well, since I'm in Colorado, like in Colorado, that has to be paid out. But I know not all states are that way.
Yes.
Okay, nice. That was the one nice thing when I found out my job was being eliminated and I started a new one and stuff. I had the max 240 hours pretty much for PTO, so I got a pretty nice little payout for the PTO I had banked up, especially since I wasn't staying for the severance package, so.
Good.
How am I playing Mario 3 on a original Nintendo? When you worked for a college, you could have 1,000 vacation and 1,000 sick. Also, it's paid out. Dang. That's crazy. Alright. What's up, Sil?
I've been at my employer 20 years. I accrue so fast I have to take 3 days a month.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I am 21 seconds behind. That one hurt. But, yeah, so I get 5 weeks of vacation with my current job, which is pretty nice. That is by far the most I've had in any of the jobs I've worked. When's Evie coming back? I do not know. We'll try to do some remote, have it set up so we can remote stream with her a bit. So, yeah, I get 5 weeks of PTO. It's pretty nice. So the cool thing is, which is all right. Whatever. That was kind of janky, but whatever. So the thing is pretty cool about their PTO policy is. What they base it on is your years of experience in total in the field that you're in. So like I'm a sysadmin, so I've been a sysadmin for almost 20 years, or we're getting pretty close to it. So if you've been in your field for 10 years and stuff, they'll give you 5 weeks of vacation. Just like right off the bat as soon as you get hired. Now, of course, I may not work for them as a contractor for the first 2 years, so I actually got converted to an actual employee back in the summer. But yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Been in my field since 94.
94, okay. Let's see. I guess in my field professionally, I guess I started in 2007, I believe. Yeah, 2007. No! What? He turned around. I don't think I've
walked out
ever
of
seen
my
it do
job
that.
1 year ago after being there 30 years.
Are they hiring? What's a sysadmin? So it's short for systems administrator. So basically I work with servers, and other infrastructure stuff. What item was that? Did anybody pay attention to what item that was? Because I was not paying attention. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. Dude, what am I doing? It was the P-Wing? Okay. What's up, Saska? Where am I from? I'm from Appalachia, in the kind of the general region of western North Carolina, southwest Virginia, East Tennessee, that area. Retro Recluse with the Heart Me, Heffy with the Heart Me, Heffy with the Go Populars, and Retro as well. Oh, and speaking of which, for both of them, both Retro Recluse and Heffy, they are both in my creator network, so be sure to give them a follow. Heffy does Zelda 1. Retro has been doing, I think you've been playing Banjo, is it Banjo-Kazooie lately? Or is it a different game? I've watched you play it and now I'm like blanking on it. Was it Banjo-Kazooie? Oh, sorry, Crash, okay. Crash Bandicoot, okay, sorry. Sometimes my brain misremembers a couple of things here and there. And we have Jeff with the Heart Me, and the Go Popular, and Amanda with the Heart Me. Thank you very much. And thanks for the follows. Has anyone else won the Smooth Mario Challenge? Not yet. That is still ongoing for second and third place. As a sysadmin, what do you think would happen if you used PowerShell to stop all services at once? Nothing good. You keep the servers cool in Nashville? Alright.
Crash the server.
I would assume it would erupt in flames or something. Alright. What would be my dream job? To retire early. That would be my dream job, retire early. Alright, plus 35.
I think that's everyone's dreaming job.
Not me. I don't want to retire.
Don't want to retire? And some people don't want to. And that's different. So like both my parents are retired now, and my dad was happy. Actually, I think both my parents were ready to retire.
What do you do, Art?
That being said, as far as my dad, he always keeps himself busy with stuff. He's always working on projects, whether it's fixing up a classic car or fixing other people's cars or doing, you know, manual labor and stuff like that. My dad is always doing stuff.
I manage an IT team.
You manage an IT team. Okay, nice. No, I like my job. Of the jobs I've had in my career, I like this one quite a bit. I like the people I've worked with. You know, now, I mean, things are getting, you know, a little stressful and very busy and stuff like that because we're, you know, trying to modernize our environment and stuff like that. But I like my job. I like the people I work with. Benefits are pretty good. All that good stuff, and there's like no micromanaging and stuff like that. Like my boss, he lets me do my job. He's not looking over my shoulder and all that stuff. And also things like that too, of like, you know, as far as like micromanaging and things like that. Like, you know, if I get stuck in traffic and I'm like 5 minutes late to work or something like that, there's not somebody standing there like, you're 5 minutes late. Where the hell were you? You know, stuff like that. So, because I've had bosses like that in the past, and I'm glad to not have to deal with that now. Your coworkers can make or break a job. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Speaking of benefits, I did a healthcare assessment over a Zoom call that allows me to get a $0 deductible.
Oh, okay. Whoops. A little too early. You used to do what I do. Okay. Yeah, so what we're doing currently is well, we're doing a lot of modernization stuff and things like that with well, we've mostly finished up our migration from on-prem Exchange to Office 365 or Exchange Online. We've mostly finished that up. We've got a few stragglers out there that we still got to get moved over for various roadblocks and stuff like that. But we've mostly got most of that stuff moved over, and that's been a project. But yeah, so basically what it is like when I started the company, we had a different IT director, and then the C level and all that stuff were both of them are not there anymore. So it's gone a pretty different direction as far as how things are being run. It's like we were, when those folks were at the helm and all that stuff, it was basically no cloud anything at all, if we could help it. And it was just, you know, a pretty kind of backwards way of thinking stuff like that. Now, I'm not a person that believes everything should be in the cloud. But some stuff, yeah. Like Exchange. I don't want to deal with on-prem Exchange anymore, so I'm happy for that change.
Oh, it's a tough move changing over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's been a fair amount of, oh, we didn't think about that type of scenarios and stuff like that. It's not the easiest to try to think of every single little thing that could be a problem. So the cloud's just someone else's computer. Yep.
I find the cloud cool. It lets you skip levels.
Oh, that's also pretty cool. Lady Heart and Silver with the Heart Me, thank you very much.
Yup, especially with the license model.
Yeah. Licensing in several things has been a really big pain over the last few years. VMware, well, Broadcom owns them now. VMware licensing has kind of gone off the rails with how expensive it is. What else? Some of the Oracle stuff.
Yes, it has.
We had to do... So we've got some servers that run embedded Java applications, and they came to us with their whole absurdly priced licensing model for the way we had everything had set up. So we got VMware in a clustered environment, right? So they want to have to make you pay for the licenses of, I think it's based off of cores. That's been like a year or two ago since we did that. I think it's based on maybe the cores per host and all that stuff, but since it's all in a cluster, it counts all of them. So what we had to do to end up saving, you know, a ton of money and stuff like that is we had to put all of those servers that run Java embedded applications on a separate, on a standalone server, or host rather. So that was kind of, I mean, it wasn't the biggest deal to actually do it. It was just kind of a pain. Time for open source Java. So we did that with some stuff. We used OpenJDK for the stuff that we could, and that the vendors would allow it. That's also the other thing too, and all that stuff is we pretty much asked all the vendors if we could run OpenJDK and all that stuff, and some of them said yes, that's fine, and then some of them said absolutely not. And if they tell you absolutely not, that's kind of a sticky situation if you just try to do it anyway, because then they can be like, oh, you're not running a supported version of it, we won't help you type thing. So, yeah.
Same here. Java tried to hit us for like 2 million.
$2 million. Ooh, that's rough. It wasn't quite that high for us, but it was still pretty crazy. Thanks for the heart of me. Appreciate it. You love TikTok River. How's it going, Jessica? Yeah, I haven't really talked about nerd computer stuff in a while, but I guess we're doing it this evening. Oh, you in healthcare? Okay, healthcare was my last job. I'm in a different industry now, but insurance companies, yeah.
Your unmanaged 125 ISH employees came up through the ranks as a system ad.
I'll take that. So, wasn't expecting that to happen, but I'll take that.
Got MBA and switched to management.
Okay, nice. 125 employees. That's quite a bit. No. Well, that's...
Your big crew.
Oh, yeah. Blue Cross told your husband type 2 is a choice, never overeating, never overweight, and is healthy. Insurance, yeah.
Yo, that's BS.
What am I? Why did? What am I doing? Well, we have Art with the Galaxy. Thank you very much. You're gonna make a bingo card. You should do it. Let's see what we got. What we got around here for you, Joey? You want some treats, buddy? Alright, you want to start off with a chicken stick, buddy? Have a chicken stick. Thanks for the heart, me. Appreciate it. A baseballer? Oh, it's going all right. Now I remember, yeah, as far as that stuff and all, and you know, with insurance and stuff like that, my grandmother was type 1 diabetic, and I remember it's just round and around and around with trying to get stuff, the insurance to improve stuff. Or improve. Did I say improve? Approve, rather. Donald with the heart, me, thank you very much. Yeah, insurance in the U.S. is just, it's a big mess. Not that I really talk about that stuff that much, but it's just it shouldn't be as complicated, convoluted, and all that stuff as it is. It's just like you know, I mean, I know a lot of things have changed with the healthcare system as far as, you know, different acts and stuff like that over, you know, the past few decades and stuff. But like, I remember like in the late 90s, early 2000s when, you know, my grandmother's having a lot of problems with her type 1 diabetes and stuff. Like, it was a big mess then with insurance claims and stuff like that. And she'd get multiple bills for the same thing and all that stuff. It's just, it's pretty much been a mess as long as I can remember people talking about it. So
Always has been.
yeah. Oh,
Just got worse.
yeah, pretty much. Oh my God, this run was already dead, so I mean, it's not a big deal. This run was already dead. But that happened.
I think you're too distracted tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
I think the game just told me I talk too much.
Nah, I just the hitbox was a little weird, and that's all on me though. And it's also like some days I play really well, and then some days I don't. And today might be one of those days I'm not playing as well, but that's how it goes. It's just a little reassurance that I'm not actually a robot yet. And I still make mistakes occasionally. Alright, let's... So, guessing game for the chat. How many times is it going to take me to clip through 7-1? Assuming I don't take a hit here. Because if I actually take another hit here, and I'm Small Mario, and actually complete it, then I have to actually play the level. So... And we have Kaylee the Heart Me. Thank you. Oh, we had Donald with 19 Go Populars. Thank you. And Taliana with 1. And Heart Me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody guess 5? Nikki guessed 5. Anybody else guess 5? And thanks for 25,000 likes. We'll give Joey a treat. Here you go, buddy. We still got to give you a couple. We'll give you another treat or two for the galaxy.
Go retro.
What do you win? Brownie points. Congratulations.
Brownies, you say.
I would like to submit my points for a brownie, please.
All right. Sounds good. What's up, Chaser? Thanks for the heart me and the Go Popular.
I have 0 points for brownies because I am always wrong.
You'll get there.
WELP gang, I'm tired. See you next time.
All right, Art. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm ready for a 3-day weekend.
If I guess high, you get it low. If I guess low, you go high. My kids get a 4-day weekend. I get a 2.
Nice. 4-day weekend sounds good. You know what? I should have considered. Whoops, that's not how you're supposed to do that. Oh boy. I probably should have considered taking tomorrow off. We have Chaser with Taraxacum Corgi. Thank you very much. We'll give Joey, we'll give him a jerky.
Then they get a 4-day weekend next since we're traveling for a softball tournament.
Okay.
Are you drinking tea tonight?
No, I'm not. I'm having a cherry cola. Did
Dr.
you?
Pepper.
She's no, she's not. She's not back yet. It'll be it's a 1,500-mile drive, and she left around noon today. So, yeah, it's not quite there yet. You want some jerky, Joey?
Cherry Coke, one of my favorites.
Have a jerky. Good boy.
You doing okay? Saying goodbye and all.
Oh yeah, I'm okay. Joey and Chief were kind of upset. They're on chill pills today because they were pretty upset. But yeah, I'm doing all right. We'll have her on for remote streams when she gets back and when we get all that stuff set up. So I've still got to work out a few details on how I'm going to implement that, but should be able to do it. You love Cherry Coke or Sprite on a rare occasion? Cherry Coke's alright. I like Cherry Dr. Pepper quite a bit. I'm a Dr. Pepper person. Or that's my favorite, I guess, of the sodas and stuff is Dr. Pepper. Well, Cheerwine's also pretty good too. Cheerwine is it's more of a regional cola that's based out of, I believe, North Carolina.
All the way.
Yeah, Retro, you know plenty about Cheerwine. Actually, I finally found a place to put it back in the corner. Actually, if you look in the behind me on the shelf back there and stuff, there's a big Cheerwine metal bottle cap thing back there. If you hadn't noticed it, it's a cherry flavored cola. I can't really compare it to like others, like other cherry colas, because it definitely has a different taste to it. But I like it. I can't really, well, yes, I can technically get it out here in Colorado if I go to a soda specialty store, but then it's like I have to pay an arm and a leg for one bottle of it. So, so when I go back east and all that stuff to my homeland and all that stuff, I'll stock up on some to bring some back with me occasionally. But Sabrina the Heart Me, thank you very much. Is there a no power-ups category? Yes, there is. I've done a few runs of it, actually. The Cookout Cheerwine Float. I got that once. It was actually, it was pretty good. I liked it. That was, yeah, I'd never had it before, but one of the last couple of times I was back east and stuff, I had to travel to, I was in North Carolina and I stopped at one and I got it. It was pretty good.
Is 11:30 p.m. too late for a Dr. Pepper?
Not for me. For other folks, I don't know. Depends on, I guess it depends on if the caffeine bothers you or not. Now, caffeine doesn't really bother me. I mean, bother me as far as like keeping me awake, because it definitely does not. I can drink pretty much anything with caffeine and go to sleep.
One, and I haven't had one all week.
That's right. And we have Mark with the Taraxacum Corgi, and we have Sabrina with one as well. Thank you very much. Okay, a pole soda or pop. So, when I was younger and I was a kid, I actually called it pop, but I typically call it soda now. But I called it pop when I was a kid. I will not call it a Coke. Sorry, but I will never understand that exact. Well, you know what? I guess I understand it, but I guess it's kind of like one of those things of like, it's still kind of weird, but I mean, I guess I kind of get it in a way and stuff. It's like calling the bandage, like everybody just calls them like Band-Aids and all that stuff, whether or not that's the actual brand of the ones that you bought. So I mean, I guess I kind of get it, but yeah, I will never call a Dr. Pepper a Coke. So that's never going to be a thing. Pop in Chicago. Feel free to take care of that guy. Thank you. What's up, nerd? New viewer. Last night I said it's her last stream. No, she's gone back east.
No room for politics.
Yeah, no, she's fine. She just went back. She traveled back east today, or well, she is, I guess, in transit. So. Oh yeah, no, everything's fine. Yeah, we don't do politics here. That's pretty much always been a thing in my stream for, you know, the 13 years I've been around. My feeling on that is hardly anything ever good comes out of talking about politics. And there's also the whole thing of, like, we see it everywhere. It's on social media, it's on the news websites, it's just everywhere in your face all the time. And I feel like probably a lot of people, like myself, enjoy some time of not having to see it, read it, talk about it, and all that stuff. So.
Yes, it's every damn where.
Yeah. And it's just one of those things, too, of where...
It's everywhere.
With how things are these days, it almost seems impossible to have a reasonable conversation with someone over the internet. No matter what side you're looking at. So, yeah. Nerd. Yes, I do. Yeah, it's just...
Okay, time to change the subject.
Appreciate that rope. You are my escape.
What the heck just happened?
I did something stupid. That's what happened. Oh boy. Alright. No PB tonight. Well, not at least not this run. I'm probably going to run it back. But yeah, definitely not this run. Whee! What's up, Jason? How do I stream the console? So I am using a device that's called a capture card. It plugs into the USB port in my PC, and basically I take the video output. Well, I'm simplifying it a little bit, but the basic premise is you take the video output from the console and you run it through the capture card that's plugged into your computer. Now my setup's a little more complicated than that, but that's the basic premise of how that works. Feel like you need to go to Sonic and get a pop. Ah, Sonic. That's a place I haven't been to in a long time. What's up, Tommy? Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. Is Sonic out in Colorado? They have a few out here, yeah.
I love Sonic and their ice. You wonder if Bowser is bankrupt every time he loses to Mario, he's got to pay his payments.
Never really thought about that, but maybe. Paul, at the store, is it a cart or a buggy? It's a cart for me.
Being a Mario runner, are you allowed to eat at Sonic?
Well, I don't know what the rules are for that. If you're not allowed to, then oops.
Their Texas toast burger is great.
Walmart is a buggy, Target is a cart, or more sophisticated. Wall clip, nice.
Jessica, it's like if Walmart doesn't have it, you have to go home and to change to go to Target.
You always get that first wall clip when there's no chance of a PB.
Right, yeah. It's, I mean, if I don't get it, it's not the biggest deal.
It's funny here. The
here,
Target
Joey.
has gone
Come
downhill
on.
while the Walmart are upgraded.
Oh, really? Come here, Joey. Oh, that's right. Joey's on a chill pill, so he's chill today. Would you like a GG carrot? Have a GG carrot. Come here. Can I get a high five? Oh, one more high five. Thank you. Good boy. You want to catch? Sit. Catch. How do you go through the walls like that? It's a fairly precise mechanic. Like you have to do a duck jump at the right time, and then
All right, night.
for the sake of simplicity, it's kind of luck of whether or not it actually allows you to go through the wall. So. Can you do the wall clip on the original console? Yes, I'm playing on the original console. Alright, Amanda, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Friday. Or almost Friday, whichever it is. Run it back. Yeah, we will do that here in just a second. Alright. Mario World again. I don't know. We're probably going to run this back, though. Lightning Bug? What about Lightning Bug? Oh, are you asking Lightning Bug versus Firefly? For me, it's Lightning Bug. I'm from the South. It's the Lightning Bug. What's the ranking based from? The speedrun leaderboards.
Lightning Bug.
What's up, Topo? What's the world record? It's 49 minutes and some, I don't remember the exact seconds, but it's 49 minutes for this category. Of course, I had I had some goofy things happen in this run. My best time's at 53, but just like the whole gym shoes versus sneakers versus tennis shoes. So it was tennis shoes for me. All right. Let's run it back. That actually, speaking of which, that is one thing I actually kind of do miss. We don't have lightning bugs or fireflies out here in Colorado. That's not a thing here. I kind of do miss those. I will say that. Trainers. I think I've heard that term before. What's my Waffle House order? Oh God, it's been so long since I've been to Waffle House. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. It's been a long time.
Hash brown smothered covered chunked.
I live in Denver. I'm from the Appalachian region. It's where I'm originally from, but I've lived in Colorado for I guess it'll be 10 years this year. But yeah, I'm in the Denver area. Coffee, country, ham and eggs, hash browns with cheese. Yeah, all that sounds good. Not exactly the most healthiest of meals, but still like it nonetheless. Biscuits and gravy. I like biscuits and gravy. Kentucky? Okay. Yeah, so I'm originally from the region that's around East Tennessee, Southeast Kentucky. Well, I guess I could throw that in there too. Southwest Virginia, Northwest North Carolina. Kind of draw a circle in that region. I'm from that region. Did work take me out to the Colorado region? It did. So my first job, I left after 9 years because of, you know what? That's like, I guess that's a story that I haven't told in a long time of how I got out here. So the first job I had out of college was at a regional bank, and I worked there as a sysadmin for 9 years. And because it's all small town stuff and things like that, people feel entitled to everyone's business and stuff like that. And, you know, I'd gotten to a relationship at the time and, started traveling and doing things on the weekends and, doing all this other fun stuff. And I come into the office on a Monday and my boss is like, was that 50,000? Thank you for 50,000 likes. Appreciate it. What's up, Alvarado? You just got home from work. Welcome in. We'll give Joey a treat. So I come into work and my boss is like, so, she's like, so you're like going on all these trips and stuff. I'd went to Vegas and Vancouver and, a few other places and stuff like that. And she's like, you're going on all these trips and you're coming in with like new shoes and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And she's like, where are you getting the money for all that? And I'm like, what? What do you mean? She's like, yeah. She's like, where are you getting the money to do all this stuff? And I'm like, well, it's kind of not your business, but okay. And that's about all I said about it. So let's give you a chicken stick. So, and of course, I was a sysadmin for a bank, like I said, and I had legitimate access to all the inquiry logs, meaning that anytime any employee looks up any account on the system, it gets logged in a little database or whatever. So I got suspicious and I looked, and my boss and one of the C-levels had been poking around in my bank account because I had an account there at the bank with them. They poked around 20 some times in the span of like 2 months. So I So I printed off, you know, the logs from that, and I went straight to the CEO about it. And he gave me some half-assed apology and all that stuff. He was like, yeah, we really shouldn't do things like that. We'll make sure it won't happen again and stuff like that. And that just didn't really sit well with me. So after like a few days and stuff like that, actually, let me take one step back before I get that and all that stuff. And of course, the sea level found out about it. And of course, you know, he called me into his office and wanted to talk about it a little bit. I was like, okay, whatever. And we'll go in there and we start talking about it. And he's like, yeah, your boss and all that stuff. He's like, she doesn't mean any harm. She thinks of you like a son. She's just worried about you and all that stuff. And I'm like, really? I don't know how any of this is her business. But yeah, the whole like thinks of you like a son and just worried about you and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of not cool. So after that interaction, I went to the CEO and talked to him about it and all that stuff. And ultimately, I just basically gave him the ultimatum of either I want to be able to work from home all the time, because I had to sit in the same room with her all day, every day. I want to work from home, or that's it, I'm out and stuff. And he's like, well, we can't really we don't think we can really make that work, which was BS. They could have. But I'm like, okay, well, here's my 2 weeks. I'm putting it in right now. And he's like, well, you can just go ahead and pack your stuff and you can just leave now and we'll pay you for a whole month. I'm like, okay, bye. So after 9 years, that's how I got treated after 9 years of putting way too much work and time and effort into that company. So I left and did a job search, and I ended up getting one here in Colorado, and I moved out here. I actually had accepted the job, and I'd never been to Colorado until I packed up my stuff and I moved out here. So I was like, well, hope I like it. But yeah, so that's how I got out here. Whoop. Unfortunately, hard work is rarely appreciated in any job. Yeah, that's true.
The legend of Roop grows.
I'm sure that was scary.
Hi, Roop and Joey.
What's up, Psych Nurse? How's it going? Is inquiring illegal? Yes, it is. You can't just look up someone's account out of your own curiosity. Like, you have to have an actual reason to do that. But yes, doing that is very illegal. Oh, and I guess there's a little continuation from that story too. So I still retained the evidence from that, proving that they did it. And after I left, a little bit of time after that, I submitted it to the government branch or entity that governs those type of banks. So I got on a call with them, and they had some lawyers present and stuff like that too. And I was on the phone with them for about an hour explaining the whole thing and gave them all the documentation and stuff like that. And coincidentally, take it for what you will, about a month later, the CEO decided to retire early. So take that for what you will. Big Mom with the heart me, thank you very much. And Chibi with the heart me as well. Yeah, now, could I have sued them? Yeah, I probably could have. Should I have sued them? In retrospect, maybe I should have. Like, I'm not really that type of person to just look for reasons to sue someone. But in that situation, in retrospect, maybe I should have. I don't know. Can I still sue them? No, it's been too long. It's been well over 7 years. So yeah, I couldn't at this point. Yeah, the short story of that, yeah, if you missed it, psych nurse, is that my first job out of college, I worked as a sysadmin at a bank for 9 years, and I found out my boss was spying on my bank account, and I stood up to that and I left. It's basically the very short version of that. Oh no, I missed the, dang it. Oh man, that sucks. All right. So, yeah. So here's the thing about that too, is like, you know, in my general-ish area that I grew up in and stuff like that. People that did know about that incident there didn't think a whole lot about it, like it was, meaning that it wasn't that big of a deal. It's just people there. One of the many reasons that I left that area is people spy on you, feel like they're entitled to all of your business and stuff like that. But anyone that I've told outside of there, like people I've told out here and stuff, almost most of the people were like, so you sued them, right? But there it's just like, that. I don't want to say that that's normal, but that may not be too far from the truth for that area. So, small town south, yeah, pretty much. Your wife's in compliance and the story she tell. Oh, I bet. I mean, well, she started snooping around because for a lot of the time that I was there, I was single. I stuck around home. I didn't really go on trips and do much stuff that often. And then I got into a relationship at the time. And, you know, I started doing some traveling. I went to Vegas. I went to Vancouver. I went to some other places and stuff like that. And she got suspicious. I think, honestly, she didn't like that I was in a relationship because it was taken away from me being always available to the company. I think that's honestly what a lot of it was. How dare I go out and explore the world and have some fun and stuff like that that's not job-related stuff. Tic Tac user with the rose, thank you very much. Did I like Vancouver? It was pretty cool. I liked it. That's the only place I've been outside the country. I've been there a couple of times, but
that's like us getting jealous if you didn't stream as much LOL.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I think we're okay. There we go.
Has Evie gone back?
She is in transit right now. So it's like a 1,500-mile drive across the country, so she's not quite there yet. But yeah, she has gone back. Or she's on the way. What do I call that big fish? That is boss bass. That is not Big Bertha. FYI. Big Bertha is the other fish that looks like that just kind of swims around and shoots the little fish at you. Oh, come on.
taking shots at me.
Do I play on a CRT? I used to. I don't now because of all these upgrades that I've got, but I used to. Does this constitute a restart? Probably. I got both runs. I got bad luck with the Hammer Brothers. So what I don't want to happen is, so there's 2 Hammer Brothers on the overworld on this one. I don't want them to go over to the right and go over that way. The reason for that is because of the bridge that goes up and or lowers and goes up and stuff like that. So if one of them runs away from me, then I have to take an intentional death on 3-6, and then of course I lose my power-ups and stuff to get the bridge to come down so I can use the cloud back over it. So let's see what this split looks like. We might reset. AJ at the Heartme, thank you very much. Yeah, that was intentional, just to get the bridge to come back down. So, yeah, we're gonna be pretty far behind. I'm already 20 seconds behind. I haven't finished the level yet. Oh no, they're wrenches. What's up, Jose? Yeah, I think we're gonna reset here. I got bad luck. Hard to... Not much I can do about that. 44 seconds? Yeah, that's too far behind. I can't recover. Well, I mean, in theory, maybe I could if I got really good luck, but realistically, no. Alright, give me 1 second and we'll try it again. Alright. Yeah, let's try again. Yeah, they're all good puppers. The 2 boys have had chill pills today, so Joey is very chill right now. But Matt, thanks for the heart me. Hope you're doing well. Also, we had Amber with the heart me to go popular, which I think I may have missed, but thank you. I'm doing all right. Staying busy. Ready for a 3-day weekend. All that good stuff. Oh, you figured out your issue. Nice. Okay, that's good to hear. I'm off on Monday. If I was a smart person, I probably should have tried to take tomorrow off too, but I didn't think about that in advance, but oh well. And I typically don't stream on Mondays, but I probably will this time around because, well, A, I have Monday off, and then B, I will probably have to work after hours. Oh, come on, really? I've got a fair amount of after hours work I got to do next week anyway. So everything go perfect? No, not quite. I mean, my PB, it's a solid run, but there's definitely a few luck factors that could have gone better, and I can't play this game apparently. But yeah, there's some places where execution could be better too. So there's always room to improve. Even for the world record holders, there's always somewhere that could go a little better.
First day, lol.
Yeah, first day. Can I play Felix the Cat retro games? I've never played those. What's up, Sniper? How's it going? SMB3 is being a little hateful to me today, but that's SMB3 for you. What's up, Robbie? How long does it take me to run the whole game? The category I'm doing today. Oh, hi, they have High with the Heart Me. Thank you very much. So the category I'm playing is called.
The world record for Mario, one can go faster by 3 frames.
I think it's down to 9. I believe. I think there's about 9 frames remaining to be a perfect speed run for Mario 1. As far as for me on this game, how long it takes. So this category is called Warpless, so that means that I can't use the warp whistles. I have to play all 8 worlds, but I don't have to play every single level within it. So like, I'm not going to play 1-3 and 1-4 in this one. But I have to go through all 8 worlds. So my best time for this is a low 53-minute time. A decent run's going to range from 53 to 55 minutes. But typically I can almost always do it in under an hour. For the 100% category, which is all the levels, that one takes me about an hour and 15 minutes. Or hour and 13 to hour and 15 minutes. Favorite Mario game? This one. What's up, Bailey? Thanks for the Heart Me and the Go Popular and the... Oh, that's Maple with the Wink. Thank you very much. Any idea how many times I've ran this game? If I brought up that statistics in my splits program, I could probably tell you, but I'm afraid to look at it. Your best time is 3 to 5 business days. Yeah, just don't forget to don't forget to leave your console turned on overnight. So you can, I'm sure a lot of people did that as a kid and stuff like that. Especially with a longer game like this one, you just left it powered on overnight and continue the next day. Any chance I'll break my PB soon? Potentially, if things go my way and I play well.
That's what I do.
Right. Zelda save feature. Yeah. Yeah, the little battery saves. Okay. Pretty clean World 1. We are 1 second ahead. Kid Icarus. I have not played that. Is it busy? Does my Nintendo go through my PC to show other... all the input display. So the way that works is, because I am playing on the actual console, is there's a little box that kind of sits in the middle between the controller and the console that basically intercepts the inputs, and it sends it through a USB cable to my PC so that it'll show up on this little display. So with that little box, so I plug the controller into that little box, and then it's got 2 wires coming out. One goes to the PC and one actually goes into the console. So it basically just reads the inputs in transit, and it sends it to my little on-screen controller display. Mega Man? Yes, I have. Well, I've played 1 and 2. I learned the speedruns for both of those. Mega Man 1 I didn't really like that much. Mega Man 2 I like, though. It's a tough game, but I like it. I haven't done a speedrun of Mega Man in a bit. Well, it's probably been a couple of months, but... You can sleep listening to this? A lot of people do. So if you do that, don't worry. There's quite a few people who do. Are there new versions of the Nintendo controllers that are more expensive, or is the original better? I mean, I'm just playing on the original NES controller. So typically what we do, because they do start to wear out over time, and so what we do with the NES controllers is, well, for speedrunners anyway, at the very least. So under the D-pad and the buttons, there's little silicone membranes, and basically how that works is like when you press down on it and stuff, there's a little, it makes contact with the board. Is basically how that works. So over time, those will wear out and they'll get like tears in it and stuff, and then like your A button won't work all the time, or you have a hard time pressing a certain direction and stuff like that. So you can just take the controller apart and replace those. You can find them relatively cheap. So we don't get rid of the controller. We just replace the little membranes that wear out over time. So. Yes, I'm playing on original Nintendo. It's got a video upgrade, but otherwise, yes, it's an original Nintendo. So if you're wondering how the image looks so crisp on this, it's because I've got a RGB video board in it, installed in it. Oh, come on. There we go. Crash Bandicoot, I have not played those actually. Is the original Nintendo better than the retro mini consoles? Like the official Nintendo ones? I guess that depends. For the purposes of speedrunning, the original console runs slightly faster than what the newer ones do. So like if you're playing these games on like the Switch or the NES Mini Classic, whichever, and all that stuff, like the little tiny ones that they came out with a few years ago, those run at a flat 60 frames per second, but the original console, which I'm playing on, runs slightly faster than that. So for speedruns, that's, well, a little bit faster. But yeah, the frame rate's a little bit faster. If you want me to be a big nerd about it, the frame rate of the original console, Super Nintendo as well, is 60.0988139 frames per second. Yes, I have it memorized to that many decimal places because I can memorize stuff like that, and I can't remember something someone said to me 5 minutes ago. So that's how it works. So I take my controller apart and fix it myself. Yes, I do. It's the Nintendo and Super Nintendo controllers are actually pretty simple. It's got 6 screws on the back. You get a little tiny screwdriver, and you can take the cover off of it and just go replace the membranes. It's pretty straightforward. Newer controllers and stuff can be a little more painful. Now, like the N64 controller, that thing is much more of a pain to take apart and dig around in it and stuff. But the NES and Super Nintendo controllers are actually pretty straightforward. ADHD? Yes. Yeah, I have a bit of the ADHD. I don't really talk about it, but yeah, I do. Yeah, the membranes are cheap. Way cheaper than trying to get a replacement controller. Which, if you get those anyway, they're probably going to have worn out membranes in them anyway. So, you fear it would break it worse than before. I almost would have to say for you to break the controller by taking it apart, you probably have to try to do that. They're pretty straightforward. They're pretty easy to work on. Am I number one in the category? I probably have a few records still from some either multi-game runs or some like side categories, not like the main categories. But yeah, I probably still have a few of those left. I always think about the fact that you like watch the same guy play the same game nightly. That's odd. If you enjoy it, that's all that really matters. You know, some people play the same song on loop for hours on end. Some people watch the same guy play the same video games over and over. So. But I feel like really the thing that matters is if you're enjoying it, who cares? What's the ringtone on my phone? I pretty much always have it on vibrate. So I honestly probably couldn't tell you what my ringtone is because I never hear it. Get out of the water, Mario. She has gone back east. We'll have her on remote streams here pretty soon. But yeah, she's on her way back east. But yeah, as far as the ADHD thing and all that stuff, it's yeah, that's a very real thing for me and stuff like that. But I don't talk about that much because I'm not the type of person who wants to make that like my identity. Like, guess I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase that and all that stuff too. I don't want to be, you know, sitting here and be like, oh, ADHD this, ADHD that, and stuff, and blame it for everything and stuff like that. Yes, I have it. Yeah, it makes some things kind of challenging, but I guess I just don't want people being like, oh, it's the ADHD guy.
It's something you have, not something you are.
Basically, yeah. Thank you, Chaser. Finally beat Mario 1, Mario 3, and Yoshi's Island after watching me. Nice. Run as fast as you can at the end toward the block and hit the left corner for a guaranteed star. Couple of things with that is, I intentionally don't do that to get all 3 stars in a row, because that, since this is a speed run, and when you do that, it wastes time, because the screen scrolls up and it plays this little fanfare music and all that stuff. So it wastes time if we do that. The other part is, most of the time it will give you a star, but it's not every time. So I would say when you do that, it's probably 90-95% of the time it'll give you one, but it's not every time. What run am I doing today? We are doing Mario 3 No Warps. Alright, sweet. And I am essentially 3 seconds behind. That's not bad. We can work with that. Thanks for all the shares and the new followers. Thank you very much. Hope you're all, hope everyone's enjoying the stream. I'm losing my ability to talk today. Heather with the heart mate, thank you very much. Do I know ways to make up the time? Part of it's get a little better luck, and part of it's play better. Stuff definitely clicks after you learn about it. Yeah, it definitely does. It makes a lot of things make a little more sense once you understand it. You know, not that that necessarily reduces any of the challenges and stuff, but it is kind of helpful in its own way. Do I play guitar? A little bit. Do only original hardware place count or emulators allowed? That depends on the community. Most communities do allow emulators, or at least for the retro games like this. Most of them do allow it. I shorted that jump by just a little bit. Most communities do allow them. But I can think of a couple of exceptions. I think unless they've changed it, I know Super Mario Kart, I think they only take console runs, I believe. And then some communities have their leaderboard split by which platform you're playing on. So, like Mario 64 is a pretty good example. So, they have their leaderboard split between N64 emulator and the N64 emulator and the Wii version. So yeah, they have their leaderboard split by platform, or console rather. No, I did this earlier. God. Okay. Do I watch other speedrunners as well? Yeah, I do. Well, not as much as I used to, but yeah, I do. Stitch with the heart me and the rose, thank you very much. Jumping for the wand in the air, not faster. It's not. Reason for that is it has to deal with the speed at which Mario falls. So when you grab the wand and the screen flashes and it does all that stuff, what triggers the transition into the cutscene and back into the throne room? That happens when Mario falls off the bottom edge of the screen. So, because in that situation, Mario's falling speed is fairly slow, it's better to be as close to the bottom of the screen when you grab the one than jumping up in the air for it. So, kind of weird, not really intuitive, but that's how it works. Alright, not the greatest world for, but I think we should still be okay. Probably going to lose a little time here, but hopefully not too much. Analog 64 not allowed for Mario 64 speedruns. I don't know, honestly. We have Nostalgia with Rose. Thank you very much. Do I have a favorite world? World 2. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't asked that question today. What's everybody's favorite world in Mario 3? What's your favorite, Joey? You're paying attention to me now. What's your favorite world? Nothing? Okay.
Joey's favorite is 8, when you beat Bowser.
Yep, you know what? You're probably right. You're probably right with that. It's probably World 8 for him. Joey likes the whichever world gets him the most treats.
75K.
Thanks for 75,000 likes. We will give Joey a treat. Oh my god, I really just did that. Oh boy. Alright. Well. What's up, Kevin? I'm doing alright. Thanks for the rose and the, or sorry, the heart me and the go popular.
And then Days World 8 for nearly all Mario games.
We have King Richard with the heart me. Thank you very much.
And that's asterisk.
Gonna be plus 17. How's Colorado for me this time of the year? It's usually cold. This winter has been very odd. We've had a lot of spring or fall-like weather so far this winter. We're very low on snowpack this year, which is very important for the water supply for Colorado, Utah, Arizona, California, and all that stuff, because it all goes into the Colorado River. So we haven't had a lot of snow, and that's kind of bad. So yeah, the weather's felt nice. It was 60 degrees. I think one day last weekend's like 70. So yeah, it's been very... Well, I guess we're going down here. Yeah, it's been very odd this year. Okay, well, this run's dead. It's over. Alright. I thought I could clear that. Apparently I can't. Alright. Whoops.
Maybe switch it up to some Mario 2.
Yeah, we may switch it up to something else. That's how it goes sometimes.
I do love World 5 music.
Tanuki suit. Do the end card? Alright, sure. We'll go do that. I have to beat a level unless I got another cloud. Yeah, I don't. We'll beat this level when we go do that. We'll play the little card game, and then we'll fire up a different game. I don't know if I want to do Mario. Well, maybe I'll do Mario too. We'll see. Yeah, the Tanuki suit's fun. Don't really get to use it in the speedrun, but it's pretty cool. All right. Nope. Alright. Oh, we get to play another one. Okay. So there's about... So with the card game, there's about 8 variations, boards, whatever you want to call it, for those and stuff like that. Or patterns, I guess. I don't have all the patterns memorized. There's a few locations that are always the same. So the very bottom 3 of those in the bottom right are always going to be mushroom, flower, and star at the bottom of that. So if you play that, you can remember that the bottom 3 are always going to be those 3 in a row. But aside from that, so they're not, I mean, which board it picks is random, but there's only like 8 sets or something like that. So Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I haven't watched that in forever, but yeah, I've seen it. How do you do the statue thing? So when you have the Tanuki suit, if you just hold down, hold B, you'll do that for it. It lasts like what, a couple, 2 or 3 seconds or so. But yeah, it's just down and B to do that. How many years did this game to have my wisdom? Have this wisdom? So, well, I mean, I had this when I was a kid, and I played it, you know, quite a bit and stuff. But as far as like speedruns and stuff, I started speedruns of the Mario games. We're getting close to 13 years ago, so I've been doing it for a bit. It's a problem. 36 years ago today. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I'm old. Paperboy? I'll play that sometime. I don't want to play that today, but I'll play that sometime. How old? I'm 42, so. Oh, I thought I was going to pull it off. I guess I did not. All right. Yoshi's Island, I don't... Yeah, I'm not trying to stay up that late. 42 still rounds to 40. Yeah. Let's see. What should we play here? Or should I play a non-Mario game? What other stuff do we have that I know how to play for speedruns? The TMNT, I'll do that sometime, but I don't really want to do that today. Chip and Dale 2, I learned that. Actually, no, this is the... I do know how to play, or I did learn all these. Some of them I'm not really up for playing today. Some of them I don't really want to play at all, but... Legacy of the Wizard, I did not enjoy this game at all. I did not enjoy that one. Mega Man. How about Lawnmower? Oh, I'll show you real quick. This is like a little what they call a homebrew game that it came out. It wasn't originally for this console and stuff, but somebody made one and stuff. This one's actually it's pretty straightforward. I'll show it to you real quick. So basically you have to mow the grass here. And you have to, like, you've got, like, fuel, and you have to pick up the little fuel canisters and stuff like that to not run out of gas. But you're basically, like, mowing the lawn and stuff like that. Now, this one's, like this is, like, the very first level, so there's not... Oops, I ran out of gas because I was distracted. But, yeah, in the later levels and stuff like that, they put, like, rocks in there for you to run over and stuff like that. So what time is it here? It is 11:30. Also, like you're not supposed to mow over the flowers. It like kills your fuel level and stuff. It drops quite a bit when you do that. So yeah, it does that. So you want this game? Yeah, it's you can. I think you can just download it actually. But anyway, that is Lawnmower. Should we do Mega Man 2? Let's do Mega Man 2 actually. I haven't played that in a while. Paperboy, I've played a little bit.
They say MM2 is the best.
Alright, let's see if I can remember how to play this game. Or speedrun it or whatever. Alright. Battletoads? Nah, I haven't played that. This might be a disaster, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Dude, oh my god. Yeah, I haven't played this in a while. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh, God. That got a little scary. Thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it. Alright, Airman's next. How do I keep my cool while playing? No, that's the... I hit the wrong thing. Dang it. Nice time loss. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I used to not be as patient, I guess, as I am now.
Square millimeter.
Square millimeter. Thanks, TTS. This is Mega Man 2. Oh my god, please, come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little rusty at this game. I love the music for this game. Who's the hardest boss in this game? Besides Dr. Wily, I have to think about that, actually. Dude. Alright. Oh, I thought I shot it up. There we go. Don't grab the ledge, dude. Alright. SNES speedruns? I do. Oh, hang on. Which one am I supposed to use for this? Oh, I can use flash on him. Okay. Alright, right. Oh, am I gonna die? Okay, maybe not. Thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it. That is not the... It's not the one I wanted to pick. Crap. No. Okay. Well, I guess we're playing it. Which dog is it? This is Joey. Oh, I hate this section. Alright, come on, move. There we go. Oh, are you kidding? Dude. There we go. Like I said, I'm a little rusty at this game. I'll make that. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sweet. Guess I'll actually take that. Ow. Ah, I was afraid of that. All right. I'm used to having the bubble for this, and it makes it quite a bit easier. Oh my god, dude. What are you doing? Dude. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, I haven't defeated him with just the Buster in a while, so it took me a bit to remember how to do that, or like the timing to get that down. So, all right, metal. Pick the one I'm actually trying to do now. You know what? We'll take the E-Tank. Why not? So, cool little trick with this is if you don't cross the halfway point, he won't move from the right-hand side of the screen. So, like, yeah, like if you draw a line down the middle of the screen, if you don't cross that, he'll stay over there. How much sleep do I get at night? Not enough. Thanks for the shares, much appreciated. Oh, I want metal for this. Oh, come on. There we go. Lag. So much lag. Oh, I jumped too high. Come on. Oh, man. Alright. Ugh. Alright. What's up, Amy? How's it going? Had an impromptu nap. Nice. What are zips? So you can kind of like clip into the wall and it makes you like, you kind of like go through the walls and stuff. You can skip huge sections of the levels and stuff like that. I never learned those, and that's a separate category. But yeah, we're not doing zips with this one. Am I too late for that? Oh, the sideburns. Yeah. Thank you. How long have I had them? A long time. Yeah, so like... Oh my god, will these things get out of my way? Diagonals, please. My diagonals on my controller don't work the best sometimes, so I should really fix that. Since 16? You know what? That's probably not too far off. I'm running a little lower on health than I'd like. Amy with 3 streams in a row, thank you. I don't know if I have enough health to do this. Ah. I was afraid of that. Oh, that was my last life, so we're going to have to do the whole level over again. Sweet. Well, I do speedrun the All-Stars versions of the Mario games. Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2. Oh, look, there's a life. Perfect. Super Mario Kart. And there's probably a few others I can't think of at the moment. Do I like waffles or pancakes more? Probably waffles. Oh, shoot. I apparently mistimed that. Alright, go away. Oh, yeah, Link to the Past. I haven't done speedruns of A Link to the Past in years, but I've been thinking about getting back into it at some point. Diagonal. There we go. Okay, I guess I'll take all this health. Why not? Dude, alright. I was playing Mario 3. This is Mega Man 2. Oh my god. Dude. Can I? Alright, we'll just ride the thing, I guess, because apparently I can't do that. Oh. Crap. I hate this level. What's my PB
Rupert,
for?
stop playing with the enemies.
Yeah, I really should stop. My PB for Mario. Oh, Super Mario Brothers. With warps, it's 4 minutes and 59 seconds. Without warps, it's 19 minutes and 14 seconds. I think I'm supposed to be on this one, actually. Oh, I didn't want to fall all the way back down. I'm gonna die. Arcturus with the game controller, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very rusty at this game. Oh, man. You know what? Here you go, Joey. It's not like I'm gonna PB on this anyway. Here you go. You want a carrot? Come here. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Take it nice. Good boy. Joey says thank you. Oh, I forgot those don't reset. Oh, boy. Are the dogs crate trained? Yes, they are. I went the wrong way. Super. You just got a Switch 2. What should you buy? I don't know. I don't have a Switch 2. What's up, Bunny? How are you? You know what? I forgot that I picked up an E-Tank earlier. I probably should have used that, but I kind of forgot that I had it. Playing GTA 6 when it comes out. I don't know. Oh shoot, what's the last one I even played? 4, I think. I think 4 is the last one I played. I forgot I had it. Beat every Mario. Oh, best. That's what you meant. Up, Slays, thanks for the heart me. Hope you're doing well. I love the music for this game. It's so good. No! The Birdman. Partial to Crash Man. Alright. Ah, come on. Oh, I can't damage. I can't damage boost. Oh wait, no, this I'm looking at the wrong thing. Never mind. Oh yeah, this one. Oops. That's a gold split? Really? Okay. It's kind of a surprise, but okay, I'll take it. Controller display issue. Did I have one? Oh, for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Now the levels I really don't like is this one. We're gonna pick these up. Yeah, I really don't like this level. No, I pressed. Come on, I pressed up. Dang it. Did I press upright? Oh, whoops. You're probably right. I know I don't have to wait on that if I do the little pause trick, but screw that. Not that I need it. Should need it, but just in case. Whoops. What? Oh, come. What the? Dude. Was there something else he's vulnerable to? Besides Flash. BA with the heart me, thank you very much, and the Go Popular. Oh wait, that does air. He's vulnerable to air. Alright, there we go. That was a gold split for that too, apparently. Weird. Alright. And then the strange silence for this one. Whoop. There we go. Gold split for that, too. Alright. Hi, Joey. Oh, do you know the end of this game, too? I haven't played it in forever, but hi, Joey. Hi, buddy. Joey's Mr. GG dog here. High five. I want a high five. High five. Do I have to convince you with a carrot? You want a carrot? I want a high five. High five. High five. High five. Come on. High five. Come on. You can do better than that. There you go. Good boy. Sit. Shake. Other shake. Good boy. You want to catch? Oh, you missed it. Joey's too smart. Yeah, he is. About 4 hours faster than you remember. This is a tough game. Yep, this is Mega Man 2. Thanks for the follows, appreciate it. And away with the heart mean, thank you. What are you doing, Joey? Are you sleepy? Joey looks sleepy. What's next? That's probably going to be it for today. Yeah, that's probably going to be it for today. But should be back tomorrow. Hopefully at a more closer to my normal time. Hopefully, or maybe a little earlier. I've been late the last few days because I've got a bunch of stuff going on. But anyway, yeah, that's it for today. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Take care, and we'll see you next time.